This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
Investcorp Capital's IPO prices at the top of the range, and DEWA's Q3 net profit rises 8%. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramya Faraj. Investcorp Capital's IPO raised $451 million after the deal priced at the top of the range. The investment vehicle priced 720 million shares at 63 cents each. The pricing values Investcorp Capital at $1.36 billion. The company says the offering was heavily oversubscribed, although it didn't reveal by how much. It saw strong demand from both regional and international institutional investors. Investcorp Capital shares will start trading on the Abu Dhabi market on November 17th. DEWA's Q3 net profit rose 8% year-on-year to $898.5 million, driven by a surge in new business. It topped analysts' mean estimates of $748.7 million. Revenue rose 10% year-on-year to $2.56 billion, fueled by higher demand for electricity, water, and cooling services, as well as an increase in the revenues from DEWA's other portfolio of assets. Total power generation in the quarter rose nearly 9%. Water desalination rose 5.4%. DEWA customers rose 5% year-on-year to 1.2 million. Luxury group Richemont says economic worries and global tensions are weighing on consumer spending, as it reported $2.3 billion in net profit for the 6 months to September 30th, compared to $2.25 during the same period last year. The owner of Cartier Jewelry missed forecasts. It's the latest luxury specialist to flag a slowdown in recent months as the post-pandemic spree wears off. French rival LVMH also reported a slowdown in demand for high-end goods in the US and in Europe. Britain's economy stagnated in Q3, weighed down by inflation and interest rate hikes. Official data reveals GDP showed no growth in the quarter. That beat market expectations for a contraction of 0.2%, but it follows 0.2% expansion in Q2. Services, health, management consultancy, and commercial property rentals all dropped. This was partially offset by growth in engineering, car sales, and machinery leasing. There were also some growth in manufacturing led by cars and metal products, while construction also expanded. Global equity funds saw an uptick in demand in the week through November 8th as investor sentiment improved after major central banks kept interest rates unchanged. Investors poured $5.63 billion into global equity funds during the week, registering their biggest weekly net purchase since September 13th. European equity funds purchased $2.92 billion and U.S. funds purchased $1.9 billion. The technology sector stood out, securing $1.3 billion in inflows, its highest since early July. Japan will spend $13 billion to boost domestic production of semiconductors and generative AI technology. This includes $4.6 billion to support the construction of the second Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing company plant in southern Japan. TSMC controls more than half of the world's output of microchips, which are used in everything from smartphones to cars and missiles. Japan approved the draft supplementary budget for the chip and AI-related subsidies as part of an over $100 billion stimulus package. And the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China's U.S. arm is working to minimize risk impact and losses after the lender was hit by a ransomware attack, according to China's foreign ministry. The attack on ICBC Financial Services disrupted trades in U.S. Treasury market. It's China's largest commercial lender by assets. ICBC is the latest in a string of victims which ransom-demanding hackers have claimed this year. ICBC says it's investigating and making progress toward recovering from the attack. I'm Ramya Faraj. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.